And we've got some insight for you today that you may be able to use in your life and it be of value to you. And I hope it is. So when I was in my process of trying to become someone that I wanted to really be from that place where I didn't want to be, the biggest key factor that helped me is having self-awareness in the sense of knowing what I'm giving my focus and energy to. As soon as I made this curious switch to figure out what do I give my focus and energy to, I realized I was giving it to all of the things I actually didn't even care about, didn't want in my life, and that negative energy wasn't needed in the first place. But I was still giving my focus to it. So I had to look, I had to ask the question, what am I giving my focus to? And as soon as I saw it, I went, wow, I was giving my focus to the drama of life. Any problem, I was like, give me more of it. It was like my body wanted that feeling. And that's another conversation. And it would be any kind of issue. It could be traffic. Any opportunity that I could, I was finding I was just making an issue of it versus going, how can I make this moment great? And that's what I started to change. I separated myself from the problems that are surrounding me because it's hard to constantly be away from them because they're around us. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't hold on to the emotional attachment of the problem. I would rather see the problem and go, okay, cool. And what can I do right now? If I can't do anything, chillax. If I can do something, take some action, maybe you'll solve the problem. The more you do that, the better it gets because there's less problems. Separate yourself from the drama is a big one. When you do that, you end up putting it all aside to the point where you can see it as it is without the emotional attachment and charge of that drama. Because we all know when someone's like got a whole lot going on or they're bitching about something, we tend to sometimes take it on and it now becomes our problem and our feeling that we have to deal with. And that's not ideal. We want to stay aware and go, okay, now remember, what am I focusing on? What am I giving my energy to? Cool, I don't want to do that. Separate yourself. Don't have the energy and the emotional charge linked to it and see it as it is. You might realize that that's a them problem. It doesn't have to be your problem. Can I help them? Yes, I'll help them. If I can't help. So I'm not going to hold on to it all. I'm not going to beat myself up just from that. And the more I started to filter through these things that I no longer needed to fuel with my focus, the quicker I was grounding myself in the moment and I started looking around and I can see the world as it is in a more crystal way that I like. It doesn't have me worrying about life or, oh, how will I do this? I'm living in the past or I'm living in the future in my mind. I was living in the now. And now, if I start to fall out, I can go back and I can focus on regrounding, tuning my focus to what I want and feeling how I want to feel, which is amazing. I want to feel amazing. I don't want to feel low. I don't want to feel anger. I don't want to feel depressed or sad or anything. I want to feel amazing. I want to feel loving. I want to feel energized, ready to help, be so rich in how I feel that I want to pass it on and help people because I can see that they might not know this, that they are just focusing on the things they don't want to focus on and maybe they don't know they're doing it. So I'm going to help them realize. It feels good and you can feel good too. Everybody can feel good, but you've got to ask the question, what am I focusing on and giving my energy to? And when you do that, do you want it or don't you want it? Focus on what you do want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. That's it. Acknowledge it. Be your best. Don't tolerate anything else. Wherever you start from, go from there. It doesn't have to be perfect to start, and build your way to the person you want to be. And you'll feel great. You'll feel better. And you don't have to hold on to the emotion because now you know different. Have a great day. Andy Pandy out.